Ritual secret broken. Seek the nightmare newborn. Hey there guys, Outlaw Dolphin here. And that was the first time boss. Yeah, I can see something hanging. But first, I finally reached Bergenworth, and it appears that I can put Alfred's lack of knowledge to an end, as no scholars have survived its abandonment. I've been offered to join covenants. Annalise would make me a vile blood, and an enemy to the church, whereas Valtyr, a confederate, would only ask we put an end to vermin being beasts, mad doctors, and other of this ilk. Which does sound more appealing to me. And I finally found Willem and the Bergenworth spider. The Bergenworth spider, of course, which was blocking some form of a ritual. And before we move on, I'm going to just say to you that I did do some research on the area. I did kill Willem to get my hands on the Eye rune, which we will read now. A secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Bergenworth. A transcription of I, as spoken by Left Behind Great Ones, allow one to make additional discoveries. I symbolise the truth Master Willem sought in his research. Disillusioned by the limits of human intellect, Master Willem looked to beings from higher planes for guidance, and sought to line his brain with eyes, in order to elevate his thoughts. This being, of course, a rune that can help us discover more items. We also did pick up sedatives from the creatures of Bergenworth. Liquid medicine concocted at Bergenworth calms the nerves. Those who delve into the arcane fall all too easily to madness, and thick human blood serves to calm the frayed nerves of these inquisitive minds. Naturally, this often leads to the reliance on blood ministration. From what I've seen, this can help with a frenzy build-up. Frenzy being some kind of insanity in the brain. We did pick up a lot of stuff that I've neglected to read, so we're also going to read the Great One's wisdom. Fragments of the lost wisdom of the Great Ones, beings that might be described as gods. At Bergenworth, Master Willem had an epiphany. We are thinking on the basest of planes. What we need are more eyes. To appear, his belief is that a Great One's brain is lined with eyeballs. Insight. Get it? So basically, the more insight we have, the more eyes on the inside we have, and the more strange crap we see. And I believe we also need to read, it should be here, materials, pearl slug. Material used in Holy Chalice ritual. Of all the strange life forms that reside in the nooks and crannies of the old labyrinth, the slugs are the clear signs of Left Behind Great Ones. So the idea of what became of the scholars at Bergenworth turning into those creatures with like hundreds of eyeballs on their heads like insects is not so much a form of beast, but closer to a form of Great One, like they ascended, as was their notion. And we also picked up the Phantasm Shell, which is an empty invertebrate that is said to be a familiar of a Great One. Like some form of invertebrate, like you think of crabs, sometimes they live in shells and stuff like that. The Healing Church has discovered a variety of invertebrates, or phantasms as they are called. Shells with slime still harbour arcane power and can be rubbed on weapons to imbue them with their strength. I'll show that here. See, now we've got some kind of arcane magic on our weapon. And good grief. Just trying to think of where I am. I think I accidentally found this area. I think, yeah. Yeah, we discovered this area before. We came down. This is turn. Yeah, look. If we look at the tonsil stone, I think we will find it there. Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral. Seek an ancient shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength. Lead elixir. So, is this the Godhead? Very well. So this is how we came here, through this sconce. And clearly something wants us to travel this way. Yep. Let us survive the initial frenzy.
Oh, Amygdala. Oh, Amygdala. Have mercy on the poor bastard.
That's a voice I know all too well. Nightmare. Lecture building. Are we back in Bergenworth? It sure does look like it. Yeah, I can see you creeping at me.
What a joy it is to behold the divine. It must be such a pleasure. You're in my debt, you know.
How?
You're nigh on a beast of the field. But here you are, treading a measure with the gods.
So you've pointed me in the direction. You do have a very big head. Nigh on a beast of the field. So you think I'm a beast. You consider me a beast. And you've opened the way to the gods?
Are your feet as fat as your wits? Oh, cease this dithering. Take the plunge. Throw yourself to the wolves.
I'm going to take it that your name is Patches, because it's the same voice. So this is the lecture building. It's awfully looking similar to Bergenworth. Door right at the end there, but we're going to go from door to door. Knock knock, who's there? I like how we can just knock stuff off. Anything of interest in here? No, just another door. I'm also looking out for what I've been missing a lot lately as I walk about are little notes. trying not to miss them. Whoa! Oh my god, what are you? God, wow, yeah. Right Appalache plus. Severe plus. The lecture theatre key. You don't pick up many keys. Today the two-storey lecture building is adrift in the nightmare, but once was a place of reflection where scholars learned of history and archaeology. Perhaps it is still, as the students in the lecture theatre appear to wait the return of their professor. Okay, and you don't appear to have a shawl on, so you're not with the church. I can see an item. Nothing above me anymore. Student uniform. Oh, now, off camera that does remind me, I did pick up the other student uniform, the one that was inside the Bergmuth. Yes, this one. And they're named the same, so I'm going to assume. Uniform of the students of Bergenworth, a bygone institute of learning, features a thick cape. The healing church has its roots in Bergenworth and naturally borrows heavily from the uniform design. The focus not on knowledge or thought, but on pure pretension, would surely bring Master Willem to despair if only he knew. And this one, just this alternate lacks the cape. So yeah, kind of looks like Gryffindor, but that's just me. There we go. Open. So that's one side. Now I imagine it wants us to check the other side. Hoping there are no items down these bookcases. That would be mean. No, all the way back up the top now. Hello. Does not open from this side. And much like the original Bergenworth, I imagine this is a fairly small area. Open door with the lecture key. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh god. Whoa. They're stretchy. Right, Plush seems to deal with them pretty darn right. Ow. They still hit hard. I don't really know what I'm getting hit by. They have arms like Mr. Fantastic. 3 in 1. Down. Oh. Oh, bullets. And sedatives. Is that all of them? It's not all of them. Let's deal with them before they attempt to deal with me. Their hats seem to fall off every time they swing. Items in here? No. Still nothing yet above me. But a chest. Augur of Ebritas. I am having fun with these arcane items. Is this yet another? Partially summon Ebritas. Requires arcane 15. Remnant of the Eldritch Truth encountered at Bergenworth. Use phantasms. The invertebrates known to be augurs of the Great Ones to partially summon abandoned Ebritas. Is Ebritas a Great One? The name of a Great One? The initial encounter marked the start of an inquiry into the cosmos from within the old labyrinth and led to the establishment of the choir. Okay. And we're all the way back at the front. One more door. Interesting. So the choir is not just your typical choir then. The Nightmare Frontier. Now there's nothing behind me. Except strange rocks and tombs upon tombs. Okay. I imagine that's... If anything could look like an arena from afar, far away. Hello. Bloodstone Shard. Is thou perhaps a beast? Tempering blood gemstone of a waning nature. I'm just trying to think. Trying to discover ways to move about. I'm going to go with a cane here, so I think this is perhaps a very beastly area. Wow. What is that? What is that? That is a shortcut. Not one I would survive the landing of. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no. Sometimes I'm just real dumb. Real dumb. I do kind of hope that beast picked up my blood echoes. So I had a lot. Bolt blood. Ooh, bolt blood gemstone. What way did I... No, I did go down. Yeah. Yep, because I did that. And still the same. Oh! I'll take my blood echoes. Thank you very much. There are lots of wandering madnesses around here. These beasts are freaky. Whoa! Okay, I can kind of see how they are perhaps ones that might use bolt, and why they have bolt gemstones. Fire blood gemstones. Oh, there's ups, there's downs. What the hell? Somebody's running at me. Oh god, there's two. I'll take that health back. Oh. You're dead. Blood dregs. Let's check this out. Nice. That's probably the smoothest parry I've got against another hunter. And you're dead too. Nice. That was real useful. Come here. I know not where you lead. And sometimes that chime gets awfully annoying. Where did I come from? I come across here, didn't I? Let's just check I didn't miss anything. I came down here. What's up? No, I can't get up there. Okay. I'm just gonna go straight. Pick you up, lead elixir again. Stick with the cane for the beast, and it did alright against those hunters. It's not letting me down yet. Eyes on the horizon, maybe. It's tricky. I don't want to mistake these flowers for items. I can hear a beast. There he is. Come on. It's like got some kind of self-destruct. Blood vials? Nice. This guy got ravaged. fine. You're probably leading me into a trap anyway. Oh yeah, you are. Okay, let's see if there's another way around this. Typically stuff like that tends to be a one-way kind of deal. These things are coming towards me. They do not look friendly. Whoa, 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 no, 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 no. Oh shit, I should move. And that's what you call fast poison. They freak the fuck out. Yeah, they do. Jesus Christ. Those things might not be worth bothering. Small ones maybe, but certainly not those big ones. What does that serve? And poison, of course. That's going to be our way forward, isn't it? I do have antidotes if I need to trek into the poison. Let's try going back down this way. So you can see me from quite far away. There is one thing we can try. Not a lot though. Bit by bit. The does seem to be working. Cold blood flower bud. Stone shard. So we'll keep the elixirs on us. Let's top up. Let's see, can we sneak up on this one? They do seem to be a little bit on the tough side. Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that right at the last second. Oh god. I saw it on my screen, that's why I went like, uh-oh. Now I just need to not die. And do this quickly. I hate this environment. I'm getting caught on a lot of stuff I don't want to get stuck on. Luring. But not that far away. Oh. Yeah, he's picking up the rock. I'll take those. He's a bit of an asshole. Can't see beast with a torch there. Don't know if I really have anything that can help me lure that Lauron that silver coloured beast out. Pebbles. I haven't used a pebble in a long time. Don't know if I'm going to be hitting that thing from here though. Especially when you've got Aaron Rodgers over there. I didn't need to leave him. He'll come of his own volition. Kind of wish that hit the beast. Cute. Nothing. Right, let's just try and move quickly. Get wrecked. But don't fall. Okay. Is that all of them? For now. This terrain is very awkward. I'm getting stuck on rocks and all kinds of stuff. So that is now... Yep, that's a shortcut back to the beginning. And I just saw him. Where is he? Yep. Good hiding spot. So that's now a shortcut to the bridge, which means we don't have to suffer from the great quarterbacks of the nightmare. Son of a bitch. If our destiny is to be tricked, yeah, I do know it's a trick, because I know patches, and I know Dark Souls 1. Item 1, no, I do want to end this. There we go, because Let's face it, no matter what we do, Patches is going to make our life a living nightmare. A nightmare within a nightmare. If there was ever to be a place not to encounter, it would be here. Oh, hello. So it would appear this is to be the safe, or deemed the safe way. Getting on for long again. I'm contemplating whether or not to unfortunately I do like a good cutscene, and if you played the Ring City DLC, that was probably the best encounter for Patches ever. Is this one going to look? I mean, look at this. It's the Prism Stone Taunt. This way to witness a miracle. Oh, I don't want to do it. Oh my god. Good old Patches, always showing us the way forward. God, slow moving. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh. Poisoned and you don't really know which way to go. Oh, but I can still roll. That's one good thing. That thing's me. Okie dokie, so this was the way we were looking at earlier. Is anything going to throw at us? Anything? Anyone? I'm going to go over this way. No doubt we'll be spotted by something. I'm trying to... Because I know we're out there, man. Don't die from poisoning. I have antidotes, but I'm pretty sure I can remain unseen for the most part. Yep. I want that. The funny thing is that I could see the shadow of the rock. Oh, you can see us now. Take cover. And these things are scary, as we well know. We could pop a blue elixir, but not until I know the way out. 71,000 blood echoes, I don't want to lose them. Let's try try and get in close. Yep. There's an item up there. Is it worth it? Oh shit. You can't see us from here. Oh god. Oh god, they are everywhere now. And don't die from poison. Appears to be the way. Still gonna set. No, this isn't the way. Oh god. Oh shit. Dive, dive, dive. Okay, back, back, back. Let's head back. Okie dokie, solace. And use. And we're going to take a short break here to stop us going over the hour mark. I think, yeah. So, don't ever go down into that. I think I saw the way before I got kicked into a chasm by Patches. Just shake it off and keep on going. See you in a bit, guys.